What's up, YouTube? Mr. King coming at you live from the 209. So we have a new type of bell work. So how it works, number one, check the news sites on the bell work sheet for Friday and pick out an article. And then read the article of your choice and then answer the questions in your bell work. So for example, go to classwork, go right here, bell work week 7. Here's an example of what it looks like. So this is going to be a lot more about research because I do want people to learn how to be good scientists and do research and do something you're interested in to start. So here are some possible sources. One, you can Google something that interests you. For example, like COVID or like Trump ban on TikTok. Or you could go through these sites and find an article you're interested in, like the New York Times. That's a very popular national one. Or like Wall Street Journal if you're interested in money. And then click on an article like Ruth Bader Ginsburg dying. That's pretty big news. Trump's going to pick another Supreme Court justice. It's kind of, yeah, never mind. Okay, and then you'll read the article. And then you'll answer these 3 questions. So you'll summarize it by answering what is happening, why is it important, and who does this affect? And then write a question you still have about the event. And then number 3, what does this story remind you of from your life? So for example, I did my own. The mayor of Portland declared a state of emergency last week because of the fires that have spread along the coast in Oregon, Washington, and California. The fires were caused by increasing temperature and extreme wind. Many have evacuated their homes. My question was, when are the fires going to stop? And this reminds me of the time when Stockton students had to go into school even though the air quality was terrible. That was a couple years ago. Another one, the city of Los Angeles has cut their police budget by 90%, $150 million. In light of the Black Lives Matter protests, the council decided to reinvest in social services. BLM movement stated that the city's making a good first step. And then my question was, what does LA mean when they say they're going to invest in social services? And this reminds me of the time when Seattle had an anonymous zone for protesters in my state, Washington. Yep. So that's what you're doing. It'll take a bit. In class, I gave people 15 minutes, but whenever you're done, turn in the bell work once you have your article and summarize it. And then the last thing for the day, everyone, is to do a model. It's going to be a model of photosynthesis and respiration. And it'll look something like this. You're basically going to drag arrows and copy and paste words to show how photosynthesis looks in a plant and then how respiration looks with an animal and a plant. So the instructions are over here. I showed you guys what the final product should look like. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for staying the whole time. Have a great 3-day weekend. Bye, everyone.